Precursor to the Trump victory here in the United States. You heard it here first because I told you during my opening statement right after the vote. Tonight, I had a chance to speak with Nigel Farage, the head of the UK Independence Party who led the Brexit movement. Farage met with President-elect Trump in person on Saturday and spoke with me about that meeting and about the historic Brexit vote. Nigel Farage, thanks so much for being with us tonight. I know you're getting on a plane, and we appreciate your time. Now, you were the head of the Independence Party in the UK, and you led it to victory in what's come to be known as Brexit, which told me in June that Donald Trump was going to end up winning. Why Brexit? How did you win, and what did it tell you?
Easy peasy. The political class have all come together, supported by the big banks, the big businesses, and for the last few years, ordinary families at dinner every night have been saying, what is going on and what can we do? What Brexit did was give them a chance to say what they thought, and they did, and we won. And that was an inspiration, I think, to Donald Trump, to Team Trump, to all the activists, to say, look, you can beat the establishment, but what you've got to do, you've got to go out and vote. And Brexit was turned by non-voters going out to vote, and Trump won. Why? Because Democrats just couldn't really raise the energy to go and vote for that crook Hillary.
And because non-voters, traditional non-voters went out to vote.
And they came out for Trump.
Okay, and speaking of Trump, I think we have a picture here. You were at Trump Tower yesterday. I think you're one of the first people to actually meet with him. You consulted with him during the presidential campaign. And most Americans have not seen Donald Trump without a tie, as we can see him there on the screen. I hear that it was a very comfortable, everybody had a great time with the president-elect.
It was a laid-back chat.
What was it like? I mean, here he is. It's his first meeting as president-elect.
Do you know what? He was thoughtful. He was reflective. He was throwing a few ideas around about what he's going to do as president. I've got to tell you, this has been a vicious campaign, the most vicious campaign ever for the US presidency. He's 70 years old, and he was doing 6 rallies a day in the last few days. We saw him yesterday. I thought, my goodness me, this guy is tough. But also, this guy is now thinking carefully about how to be not just a puncher and a fighter, how to be a president, how to be a leader. And I felt, after an hour's meeting yesterday coming out, this guy has all the makings of being a very great president.
And I think, Nigel, that what people don't know about him is that he has the ability to bring sides together. Look, he was in a campaign. He had to run this race a certain way. And, now I think we're going to be seeing a different person. And, I mean,
of course.
You saw him, though, in a personal way. And, tell the viewers, I mean, what kind of guy is this?
When you fight campaigns, it's absolute dog eats dog. And it gets vicious and nasty. I've been in those things. You're
a member of the European Parliament.
I am. The most outnumbered politician in history, where they all shout at me and scream at me.
They're different over there. Do you guys deck each other? I mean, they're yelling and screaming in Parliament?
Oh, they yell and scream at me, which I enjoy, because I'm the pantomime villain. And that's great. And that's no problem. This guy, he made his victory speech was that of a statesman. It was, it was conciliatory. He says now, I've won, but I'm going to be the president for all of America. And you know what? I believe him absolutely sincerely. What I left that meeting with yesterday was a sense he really, genuinely wants to help ordinary, hard-working American people.
Okay, so you're in Trump Tower yesterday. We know that there are these protesters. I mean, they're yelling and screaming. It's almost as though Chicken Little, the sky is falling. What did you think of that? I mean, do they do that in the UK?
Oh, I recognise them by their faces.
What do you mean?
No, they were flown in from London. No, absolutely. They're the same people protesting about Brexit. Look, let's be frank.
The paid ones?
Let's be frank. Let's be frank. These people were all too busy smoking drugs to go out and vote, and yet they go and protest. Come on, forget about it.
It's like Kaepernick, who didn't even go out to vote. But listen, I have to tell you, I want to promote your book, The Bad Boys of Brexit, Tales of Mischief, Mayhem, and Guerrilla Warfare in the EU Referendum Campaign. Now, what my viewers can't see are your pals who are with you that I've seen in Las Vegas and a lot of other places.
I really wouldn't.
There is a lot of mischief and mayhem, and they wouldn't come on set. But Nigel Farage, thank you on behalf of a lot of people, I'm sure, around the world.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us. And GOPEC Chairman David Avella and former Clinton advisor Richard Goodstein are on my political panel still ahead. Plus, what a colorful, unforgettable ride it was.
Lion Ted, what's your name? My name's Lion Ted Cruz.
Next, I'll look back at the campaign that shocked the world. We'll relive some of the most talked about moments of President-elect Donald Trump's remarkable ride through history. You don't want to miss this, folks. That's next as this special